If you are a father in Kenya who is interested in probably being more present and being available when your kids are growing, then I would want you to consider starting an online business in Kenya. Online entrepreneurship is actually a very lucrative alternative to the current forms of business or to the current professional careers that you probably are pursuing. However, it also calls for a different approach to how you go about doing things. What this means is that if you are a father in Kenya who is looking for an alternative way to be able to still generate an income and still be a present parent, then you should consider pursuing an online business model which actually offers you a number of benefits which you would not get if you are to do or you are to pursue the traditional business model. There are quite a number of online business ideas in Kenya and online business models that you can consider if you are interested in starting an income generating online business in Kenya as a father and as a person who would want to actually play your fatherly duties in a different way, probably from how your parents did it or how your grandparents did it. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because if you observe over a period of time, you may have met people or you know people who kind of complain or regret that they were not available when their kids were growing up. This was due to the fact that they had to go to work. They had probably to go to stations that were far away from where their family was. And especially if you talk to people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s who have retired and their kids have grown up, one of the major regrets they will have is if they were unavailable to their kids, if they were not present when the kids were growing up, if they were not there for their family. And it's not that they were doing anything wrong. They were actually doing a very commendable job of actually looking for a way to ensure that they support their families, looking for jobs, working at far off stations, earning money, and supporting their family through education and other household expenses. Not that that is actually a bad thing. However, it is becoming increasingly clear that there is more to life and to your family and kids than just being able to provide for them. Your presence is also required. And there are psychological and emotional reasons probably why that would be a very good idea. While your grandparents and parents probably did not have the choice to be able to look at different ways in which they could have still have made money and still be present, at least in your time you have that ability, you have that choice. And this is provided by the fact that today you can be able to start an online business in Kenya, while your parents and grandparents probably did not have the choice or the option to actually be able to work, make money, and still probably stay at home with you and maybe with other people. You actually have that advantage today. You have that option and that privilege today. And this has been provided by the fact that today you can actually be able to start an online business in Kenya and be able to generate money from the comfort of your home or from the comfort of your village by selling services and products to people across the world. That means what you have today is something probably your great grandfather, your grandfather and parents did not have when they were growing up. They did not have the internet. They could not leverage the power of the internet connectivity and the presence of a global market to be able to engage in an online business. But at least you have that opportunity today. So if you are a father in Kenya and you want to actually probably set a different path, be present when their kids come from school, be there with them, for example, during holidays, you want to create a different business model or to pursue a different model which will still help you achieve your financial goals, but at least they'll provide you something else that probably a traditional 8 to 5 job would not provide. And that's being able to have the time freedom and the location freedom. And this is because you will have flexibility when it comes to running your online business, especially if you're a father and you're working from home. This allows you to be able to create your own schedule, which means you can be able to align it with the other family obligations. You can work, for example, at night when everyone is asleep, and during the day, then you can spend time with your family. And as I mentioned, if you love working from home and spending time with your kids, then having an online business in Kenya would actually be a very good option and a very good path for you to pursue. Another benefit of starting an online business in Kenya as a father is that it is inexpensive. It is not expensive to start an online business, especially if you are to compare it to setting up a standard traditional brick and mortar business. It is really amazing that to actually start an online business in Kenya, you actually require very little in terms of capital investment. For example, if you want to start a blog or you want to start a YouTube channel or actually any online business, you require to have a website. And getting a domain, getting hosting is actually not expensive. And you can actually also be able to build your own website on yourself just using WordPress, which in most cases is actually free. However, if you are to also get professional web designer, they are not as expensive as would be if you are trying to set up a brick and mortar business. Let's assume that you even spend 10, 20, 30k or even 50k setting up your online business in Kenya. You cannot compare that to probably the amount of money you would need if you are to set up a shop or a brick and mortar shop somewhere in any of the towns or within your vicinities. And the return on investment of the capital that you have invested on your online business can actually be monumental, because the upwards or the profits that you can generate from your business can be huge, especially if you are able to set it up right, if you have the right strategies, and if you have monetized your online business in the right way. Another benefit of having or starting an online business in Kenya as a father is that you are not limited to what you can be able to work on. And this becomes very interesting if you are looking at ways on how you can be able to monetize your knowledge, your expertise, your skills, your hobbies, passion, or life experiences. Because that means that you have an open-wide opportunity to pursue whatever thing that you want to pursue and what interests you. And the great thing about an online business in Kenya is that anything that you can think about, you can actually make money from it. You do not have to be stuck to probably what you studied in school. Maybe you did not even like it, or the career you have been doing, or the professional path that you had taken. You can be able to change your career. You can pursue something different and something that is interesting to you that would make you to be very excited when you are working on it each and every day. For example, if you enjoy traveling, then having an online business would be the perfect solution for you, because you can be able to work on it from anywhere you are at, as long as you have internet connection, you have a laptop, and you have data. You can be able to work on your online business even as you travel. So if you are a father in Kenya, starting an online business might be one of the best decisions that you can make for yourself, but also for your family. It is easier for you today to actually be able to take control of not only your time freedom, but also the way you actually generate money and how you build wealth by actually considering building an income generating online business in Kenya. And like I mentioned, there are quite a number of online business ideas in Kenya that you can pursue, or online business models that you can actually take advantage of. That would include things like blogging, affiliate marketing, YouTube channel, selling your own digital products online, coaching, consulting, as well as building e-commerce related businesses in Kenya. If you would like to learn more about this, watch the videos on your screen right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'll see you in the next video.